out. Be a little easier when we're all in this little space. Couple one rather small and secretive marsh bird we do get out here, especially in migration, is the that we're going to listen for, and very unlikely we're going to see him, but is the Sora, and you can come up later if you want to. So this little fellow right here, they're very small, kind of chicken-like bird in profile, just small little guys, and they are one of a family of birds known as rails. And if you've ever heard, well, of course you've heard the expression thin as a rail. I always assumed it meant like railing, because, you know, I guess their rails are thin. But actually, what I have since heard is that it refers to the bird, because they are very skinny. Not from the side, they look kind of plump, but head on.
They're two-dimensional. It's kind of like somebody drew them on poster paper and cut them out. And then
here we go. Here's a neat little illustration. You can come up. David Sibley kindly gave us thin as a rail in quotes, and they're very thin, laterally compressed, and that allows them to sneak around through marsh vegetation. And these birds, even though they do migrate, thank you. When there's danger, unless you're really about ready to step on one, they don't fly away. They run away. So very unlikely we will see one, but we might very well hear one. They especially will respond to a recording. So we'll play one or two, not too much to be obnoxious, but just a little hi, hello, are you out there? So let me play this because it's an unusual sound, and it's almost like a whinny, but a recording is worth 1,000 words. I have this is one made call right here.
Cricket frogs aren't the only thing out there getting overexcited.
And they also get mad, they get that little peep. But sometimes I've heard them here, although since one didn't call back, maybe this isn't a good spot, it varies year to year, but when we go down the first part of the trail, we'll play this a couple times, and it's a pretty good chance we'll hear one call back. So, something to listen for. And then the other thing, just since we're in one place, I wanted to play for you to be listening once it gets a little bit darker, especially when we're on the way back. I'm always listening for stuff. Yeah. On the way back in, we'll probably hear, hopefully hear and maybe see a American Woodcock display flight. And when you get a chance, Vicky, we'll show people that. You've all heard the joke about the snipe hunt. There really is a bird called the common snipe. Very closely related to it and similar to it is the American woodcock. They're both in the family with shorebirds, but they are actually, especially the woodcock, is found in wooded areas, especially kind of wetter areas like this. Snipe are a little more of a wetland bird. But what's really spectacular about the woodcock, they're just cute. They're these fat, dumpy little birds with big eyes, but then a real long, pointy bill that they use to probe around in the dirt for insects and worms and things. But they put on the most spectacular flight when it's mating season. The males really go all out. They start off with this little call that we'll play. It's kind of a little beep or zing. And after a few of those, they fly up in the air and they do this big, long, circling flight, spiraling up, a couple hundred feet. If the lighting's right, you can see them. Sometimes it's tough to catch. And then they come zooming